Good morning. Hello, guys. Creating Change, week 1. Welcome to the 12-week Mind Body Reset program. We're just going to touch base really quickly on why we are starting with this habit. So on the previous page, you probably read through this, but it's really important to understand that in a change program like this one, we need to prepare for change because change is a specific skill itself. It's a skill that a lot of people don't have, and it's one that you have to practice and nurture in order to become really good at change. We're going to give you some practice this week and then in the next 12 weeks. And hopefully from there, you're going to be able to create a lifetime of sustainable change. All right, so what does that mean? And what does it mean to take a 5-minute action? So this specific practice is all about picking one improvement you want to make. So there's going to be a lot of different things that are fluttering around in your head of, I want to do this better, I need to do that. But I want you to just pick one thing. And then from there, we're going to break it down in that one improvement down into very, very small pieces. Something that you're going to be able to do in about 5 minutes today and then 5 minutes tomorrow. If it's really helpful, you can think about something that you can build on every day, or it's something that you can do consistently every single day, the exact same thing. It does not matter what it is. So for now, the specifics of what you decide are really less important. So what is really important right now is that you're creating structure and routine. You're building a daily practice of consistency with targeted action. With that structure in place, the possibilities are going to be completely endless for the future 5-minute actions and what those are going to become. So let's talk about why and how to practice this. Okay, so low-hanging fruit. Most of you have probably heard of what low-hanging fruit is. So that's something that's going to be pretty simple, tangible, something that is the easiest to grab from. So you're not going to want to climb the tree and pick something that's going to be really hard to reach. So something that's guaranteed to succeed, so small and so simple that failure seems impossible or really even seems silly. So don't start something big. Don't try to climb the top of the tree and pick the very top thing. You want to pick something small, something maintainable, and you're going to build momentum from there. Each day, you're going to aim for 100% confidence that you can do this action. So with small daily success, you're going to be creating momentum. That momentum is going to continue to build, and you're going to end up having a lot more confidence that you're going to need to be able to tackle and climb the tree to grab that high fruit. That confidence will be grounded in everyday real wins and not just hopeful thinking. So I want you to ask yourself this: what is one small action that you can take today that would make you feel just a little bit more awesome than you already feel? All right, so just ask yourself this question: what's one small action? Oh, I already just said that. Sorry, guys. We're just going to move on from there because I don't really want to restart this video. I think this is like the second or third time I've already tried recording this. All right. Here's the deal. You're the expert. You know who you are. You know yourself better than anybody else. You know your lifestyle. You know your successes. You know your abilities. You know what you want and you know what you need. You know what your goals are going to be. And based on what you already know about yourself, I want you to really tap into that. And that's how you're going to choose your your 5-minute action. I want you to pay attention while you're doing this to how you are feeling about it, how you're acting. And then I want you to take a little bit of time at the end of the week or even at the end of each day, asking yourself these couple of things, because it's really important when you're trying to build change to be assessing how things are going. So I want you to ask yourself if this practice or this 5-minute action was easy to practice. And then I want you to ask yourself if when did it feel the most challenging? So when was it challenging? When was it easy? Take what you've learned from that and adjust. So if on day 1, you found that it was really challenging because you tried to do it at night, maybe the next day you should try doing it in the morning, whatever it is. It might make more sense in just a second. So ideas for action. There are so many things. The opportunities are endless for this. Drinking a glass of water before you drink your coffee every morning. Starting a gratitude journal, stretching before bed, maybe stretching before your exercise. really anything that's going to kind of create change, something even as simple as flossing your teeth before bed, anything like that, you're going to then start to assess during the day, like when was it easy? When was it challenging? How do I adjust? And you're going to start making changes from there. So we're going to look at things just a little bit differently right now. And you're probably wondering why we're going to be talking about an outdoor survival tip, but we're going to talk about running from a bear. So if you're in the woods and you're with a group of people and you see a bear, you don't have to run the fastest. All you have to do is be a little bit faster than the slowest person. So in other words, when you're improving your habits and your choices, you never have to be perfect. You just have to be a little bit better and a little bit better consistently. So that kind of ties into the progress and not perfection. So let's consider two options that we have. So we have chasing 100% perfection, and then we have trying to be 1% better every day. Already looking at that, 100% perfection kind of feels overwhelming, and 1% every day seems really doable. But let's break that down a little bit and do some math. So if you have 7 days a week at 100% effort, and then the rest of the year, which leaves 358 days at 0 effort because that 100% effort burned you out, you're going to find that you created no change, or you backslid and you were exactly where you started, or maybe even further behind. So if you take that same year and you're just focusing on 1% better every day, there's going to be significant transformation from one day to the other. It's going to have that snowball effect where that 1% continues to grow, and pretty soon you've made significant changes. So again, focus on making little progresses each day rather than being 100% perfect. You're going to start from 0 and add. You're going to notice your small accomplishments. Don't get ahead of yourself. Remember to let yourself be good enough for now. Take the pressure off. Be patient with yourself. You're going to keep showing up. You're going to keep trying, and you're going to let that bear bite someone else in the butt, not you. All right, so let's start today. A lot of times people say, oh, I'm going to start my diet on Monday, or I'm going to start my healthy eating tomorrow. There's no such thing as tomorrow. It's always today. Don't wait to be perfect. Don't wait to have your stuff together. You got to keep it real. You're going to start wherever you are, use whatever you have, and you're going to do whatever you can, because that is good enough. Don't expect anything more from that. Focus on that 1% better. So again, just to wrap up, what's your 5-minute habit? You're going to pick one change you want to make to your health or your nutrition. You're going to break it down into pieces. You're going to pick one of those, and that's going to be your 5-minute habit. You're going to assess when it goes well. When it doesn't go well, you're going to adapt and make changes. If you guys have questions, head over to that Facebook group, drop a line. I'd be happy to answer anything that you have.